Hello, welcome to Play Repeat. I'm Oliver and I'm joined by Niall, Alex, and Lewis.
Hello.
Hello.
It's time for the PTR show, our bi-weekly news and discussion podcast. How are we all feeling today, fellas?
Feeling
Cold.
good.
Feeling good.
Cold?
Cold.
Have
It is very cold.
Have you got your blanket on?
Yeah.
No, that's good.
you got a blanket on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it stuck under his chair wheel
an
the
old
other day.
man.
It's really cold.
It's really cold.
Really cold.
Right, okay.
I'm surprised you haven't got an hoodie. I thought you'd be an hoodie, man.
I don't know what that is.
You should get an
Is that
hoodie if
like
you
a-
haven't
Yeah.
got one.
It's a blanket hoodie that you put on and you can have your arms free.
Yeah, you wear it.
I don't have one.
It doesn't have one.
It's still in bed.
Right, cracking. Right, so we'll start with what have we been playing when I get my jingles up? What have we been playing?
Beep boop boop. What have we been playing?
What have we been playing, fellas?
I mean, all three of us have been playing a little game, which all of us should also play, called Speedrunners. The game came out in 2016.
Have y'all been playing that?
Yeah, we played it together
Just
now.
about me.
Well, that's
You
because you've
don't
not
own
been
it.
available.
You've been available, yeah, but
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the game when you're not available.
Alright.
But yeah, it's for people who don't know, it's a 2D platformer. But it's also like a sort of an arcade racer as well. You run around the level, and you just got to try and be as fast as you can. As soon as someone dies, the screens start getting smaller. The way you die is by going off screen. The camera favors the player in first. And yeah, so it's just about getting players off screen as quickly as possible. But there's also items as well. And it's surprisingly, it's probably still one of the best movement systems in any game. Like after replaying it after like nearly 9 years, it's still just a bloody great time. Honestly, I can't believe nor Alex or you had played it up until this point. You still haven't played it, Oliver.
Well, you told me to buy it like many years ago, and then we just never played it.
That doesn't sound like us.
I don't know if I own it, honestly. Genuinely, I know at one point you told me to buy quite a few games, and then we never played any of them. Which
Sounds
sounds,
about right.
sounds like Niall.
No. But yeah, Speedrunners is great. There is a little campaign as well. It's about it says on how long to beat 2 hours. I did it in an hour. I'm just that good. But yeah, it's good. It's just playing through levels against bots, which are surprisingly not terrible, which is nice. Also, if you're into it, there's loads of YouTube collaborations as well. Lewis likes playing as Uber Haxer Nova because he loves Happy Wheels. Yeah, there's Peanut Butter Gamer, who I don't even know who that is. But you two seem pretty hyped about that.
I've heard of Peanut Butter Gamer.
You've never seen Peanut Butter Gamer? Never.
No,
Oh,
it looks like Link though. Is that his shtick? That he's Link.
You like Zelda, yeah.
He just likes Zelda. He loves it, in fact.
Well, so someone's got to, all right. And then something which maybe has ignited a new interest of mine is I played a game called Incredicer, which I thought was what people would refer to as an idle game. But it turns out there's another type of idle game called an incremental game that you can play idly, which is something which I think I'm all of a sudden very interested in. I beat it in one day, namely because you can play it but also do other stuff at the same time. And Incredicer it looks like Cookie Clicker at first because you hover over dice and you flip them, and then depending on what number the dice lands on, you gain money. Then you can buy more dice to flip them and gain more money. And the reason why you want to buy more dice is because, first of all, the dice take some time to flip, so you want to flip other dice while you're doing it, but also you have to actively move your cursor to do it. So essentially, you just want to be able to just wave your cursor around the screen, so you need to fill up the screen with dice. But then there's also this other mechanic called dark matter, which you unlock via money and then becomes this whole other currency. And every time you flip a dice, regardless of what it lands on, you gain dark matter, which opens a skill tree to be able to do a whole bunch of other stuff. And the way you beat the game is to buy every single thing and upgrade everything in the game, as well as unlock every single aspect of the skill tree. And at one point, you can buy the ability to purchase cursors, which can flip dice for you, as well as a sort of like kind of like, what was that game, like the IO game where you eat other circles. Itch.io. Yeah, so it was like that, where there's a circle on the screen, and as it moves, it flips over dice. And so at that point, it then becomes an idle game, but you have to commit like 30 to 45 minutes to get to that point. And then it's just all about making decisions so that when you leave it for a while, you get the best out of it for when you come back. Took me about 6 hours to beat. And now I'm just really interested in incremental games because they're very moorish. And then finally, I played a game which I've been going through a podcast which I listen to called The Computer Game Show, and I've been going back through all of their Game of the Year podcasts to see which like games they liked. And one which they were really excited, like hyped about, was a game called The Artful Escape, which I don't know if any of you guys have heard about.
It rings a bell.
Yeah, it was a failed Kickstarter, but they worked through and created the game anyway without any money. And it is a narrative-driven game which looks like a platformer but isn't really. But it does have really smooth platforming. It's just that there's no fail state. You like if you fall off the side of a ledge, then you spawn right next to that ledge and you just carry on. So you play as a guy who has an uncle who's a famous folk musician, and the entire village, after I think he's dead, wants you to become the next big folk musician guy. But you're really into your sci-fi opera music, and so it's a journey about discovering that you can be someone that other people don't want you to be, and you're okay with that, like becoming this sci-fi guy. And there's a whole, but most of the game is set in space. Whether or not that's real or not, or whether it's just in his head, is a whole other thing. But yeah, the movement stuff is fine. You can jump, you can double jump, you can shred on your guitar to get a third jump, and then you can also slide. And like, I think this game is probably pretty good for speedrunners because there's some tech in there where if you can like combine all those moves like seamlessly without hitting anything, you can go really, really fast through the level. The story's pretty great. The music is very, very good. The rhythm stuff isn't rhythm stuff because at first it looks like a rhythm game, but it's not. And it also looks like you have to do like Simon Says QTE, like remembering them, but then you realize you can do the QTE as it's telling you. You don't have to wait for it to finish. And so I just thought it was pretty good overall. And yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it, really.
It's quite a lot
for
of
me.
games, I know.
Well, I've got more, but saving them for different stuff, innit?
Not saving
Like,
for different stuff. Cool.
Saving them for different stuff.
I can go next. So I've been slowly playing through the Resident Evils, all the remakes.
You kept that quiet.
Did I?
He definitely hasn't.
No.
No, he's done it several times.
Sure, I
We're supposed to be doing the Umbrella Chronicles. What happened to that?
It
You
didn't.
didn't.
It didn't happen. So
I was waiting for the go ahead.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, Resident Evil 9 comes out in a month now, so I don't think we'd get through.
we
them
could
all.
do it. The Resident Evil game's very short.
Well,
I
first,
don't think so.
They're also not that short.
No,
to be
the
honest.
first
Yeah.
two are, but I mean that's
Like,
all.
they're all like 8 hours max, aren't they?
No,
Apart
no.
from Resident Evil
No.
6.
Resident Evil 4 is at least I'd say 12 to 16.
See how long it took me. But go on with your,
Right,
with your
cool. So
spiel.
I'm currently on Resident Evil 4 and enjoying it very, very much. I'm quite near the end of it now. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to play 5 and 6 or not. But let's face it, I'm probably going to not do because they are not that good. So I'll probably
Nah, five's a hoot.
Five,
a hoot and a half.
5 is not a hoot and a half or a hoot and a holler. It is a shit and it's a shit. But I'm probably just going to skip over, go straight to 7 and 8 because those are banging. I also played a little game called Thomas Was Alone for Bro Nights. I've played that game a few times now, and each time I play it, I like it less and less. It's not that good of a platformer. I don't think it's quite slow and tedious, and you're constantly switching between characters to basically do the same thing over and over and over again. It's not that good. And I've been playing a wee little game called Metroid Prime 4 Beyond as well. I'd say I'm like 3/4 of the way through it now. I'm getting close to the end. But the one of the biggest things I want to talk about with that game is the fact that it's kind of stretching the definition of Metroidvania. It's really, really strange. So in a typical Metroid game, you can basically there's one map. You haven't got like multiple different maps. It's just one map, and there's a lot. If you're backtracking, then you're going through multiple areas to get back to where you was. Whereas this game, you've got one big empty open world in the middle, and then it's surrounded by 5 areas. So you go to each. It's almost like Zelda in the fact that each one is treated like a dungeon.
Yeah.
You go in,
Okay.
you beat the boss, you get the item, you come out. There is some Metroidvania elements in that sometimes you got to go back to areas with new abilities to get them, but it doesn't feel very Metroidvania in the fact that there's not much exploration. You are told very quickly if you were in the open world for more than a couple of minutes without heading towards destination, then one of the NPCs will ring you and say, "Now this is where you need to go." It's not.
This sounds like an Oliver game right here. It seems
Oh,
like a 10 out of 10
yeah,
from Oliver.
I prefer it. I do prefer it compared to like Metro Prime 2 for sure. But it's good. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I love it. It's not going to blow anyone's mind, but as far as a Metro Prime game goes, it's good. It plays it quite safe. The open world is
It
not.
needed to be better than good though.
It's been a
Everyone
long
waited
wait.
so long
It's been
for
it's
just
been a
like
long wait.
a game that everyone said is pretty good, but that's not enough. That's not enough for that long of a wait and that much hype behind the game. Like it's just sad to see.
Yes. No, and I do agree. It's like I said, it's fine. I think Alex is going to play it right after I finish it, so he can give you his thoughts on the next PTR show. Hopefully, because I'm hopefully going to finish it in the next couple of days.
Are you aware of something which you need to have been doing throughout the game? Otherwise, you're
Green
gonna.
crystals.
Nah,
Yes, I
good.
am
The
very
infamous green crystals.
fucking aware of them. I've just literally just before we started recording this, I was just sat in the open world, just going around collecting them because I know that I'm going to need them. I haven't handed in the massive amount I've currently got, so I don't know where I'm up to in terms of percentage. Last time I handed in, I think I got like to 10% of what you need, but that was a long time ago. At this point, I've done multiple areas, so I'm hoping that I'm close to the end. I wish they told you at the beginning that you need to collect them. You know what I mean? It very much seems like an optional collectible, but
Yes.
yeah, apparently not. I know I checked with Lewis the other day because Lewis confirmed for me that it wasn't optional because I didn't want to Google it because I don't want to find out what you get when you get them all.
There's also another thing as well that I heard is that if you fail the final QT of the boss, you have to restart the boss from the beginning. So make sure not to fail that.
That is good to know. That's strange. I've not seen any QTEs so far in the game, so it's weird that. Tell lie. There was one in the last boss.
Yeah, so it's right at the end of the boss, and if you fail it, you have to restart. So
Right. Well,
there you go.
I mean,
Keep in mind.
the bosses aren't that long anyway. I've not come across. I think the last one I did was pretty tough, but that's just because I'm not collecting all the energy tanks. So I think I've got like 5, and I must have come across 12.
Damn.
Yeah. So
You missed 7.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's also a guess.
I beat Resident Evil 4 in 11 hours 44, by the way.
Was that the original or the remake?
The remake, I've not played the original.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I'm quite close to the end, and I think I'm like 10 hours in. But I have played it multiple times before, so take that as you will.
I will.
Cool. I think that's it for me. I believe.
Yeah. I'll go next then. I can't remember where I got up to with my Christmas games that I was playing, but I finished Spyro 2, I finished Miles Morales, and I beat Sly 2 as well, because after the high of playing Sly 1, I really wanted to play Sly 2. And then the only other games of interest was games that both me and Lewis played, was Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, which was an experience to get working. It took us, how long, Lewis? About 2 hours for it to get working in co-op?
Working properly, yeah. Well, it's mainly because the PC port has it is just like horrendous. It's really bad.
Oh, yeah, it's so bad.
The controller doesn't work because it's a game from like 2009, and in order to play with each other, you have to have your settings have to be matching exactly. Otherwise, the game just won't let you join each other. And it took us a long time to figure that out. But once we got it figured out, it did work. Like,
Yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah, because I think Lewis had his FPS uncapped. So, like, obviously, I'd set mine to 60 or whatever it was because thingy, and it just wasn't having it. So it just took ages for it to actually figure out. But the game is actually surprisingly fun because I remember like both me and Lewis have said that we both played it when we were younger and we both got to around the same point and then just stopped playing just because of like the Zombrex situation of actually going back and giving it to KE or whatever. But obviously in Off the Record you play as Frank, so you don't need to do that. You just take the Zombrex just at the time. It's just mindless. Killing zombies fun. The best weapon in the game is actually just kicking zombies in the face. You don't need anything. You just jump and kick. Yeah, the story gets a bit weird towards the end because they had to differentiate it from the original Dead Rising 2. But yeah, the final boss was very weird in the way that you have to. It's just a giant mech monster, and it just didn't work for the actual game because it just didn't make any sense. But other than that, it was quite fun. And another game that me and Lewis played in I think it took us like an hour and a half, if that. Pico Park, which was just a silly little puzzle game where you just play as two little creatures and you have to get to the end of the level.
Yeah, that was on a whim that we played that. It was just a very short puzzle game
Yeah.
with like 12 worlds and like 4 levels in each world.
Yeah, and they all had a different gimmick.
Do you have to play?
Yeah. No, you can't play it. But
I
you
don't
can't
know.
play. You can play it by yourself. It's one to 8 players, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I think the puzzles change depending on how many people you're playing with. But it was just a very short, very fun puzzle game. Like they were incredibly basic. Like the gimmicks were never incredibly difficult, and the levels themselves were never incredibly difficult. But it was just like, yeah, really just short, fun puzzle game. It was just a nice little time.
Cool, might give it a go. I've never played a Dead Rising game. Is it something I need to actually try at some point?
They're weird. Like
Yeah, they're very weird.
They're games that, to be honest, even to this day, I don't fully understand why they're as popular as they are. Not in terms of like the gameplay is fine, it's fun, and there aren't. I don't know if I want to say there's not many zombie killing games because I feel like at one point we had an influx of them and there was too many of them.
Yeah.
But I think in the way that Dead Rising does it is incredibly unique. And I think that's why people like it. But the actual stories of those games and the annoying gameplay mechanics, specifically the time limit, which can cause like an instant fail of the entire story if you don't do the main story missions.
Yeah, we had a situation where we were just doing side missions, and then all of a sudden we was like, "Shit, we need to do the main story," because if we failed it, then we would have just failed the entire game, and we were literally like seconds away from it ending.
Oh,
and
is it
we managed.
Well, yeah, to clarify, so for people who don't know Dead Rising, to clarify, the game is set over 72 hours.
Right.
And as you progress through the game, you have an in-game clock, and certain story missions unlock at certain times. If you fail to start those story missions by a certain time, the game will insta-fail, and you'll have to restart from your last main save point. Not an auto-save. There isn't any auto-saves. Your last fully main save.
So I suppose it's a good idea to save after each main mission then.
Yeah, and it can cause some like really horrendous just issues because there's sometimes where missions can be like 7 hours apart or so, and the mission won't appear until like an hour before you need to get to where you need to be.
Yeah.
So getting to where you need to go could be it's one of those games where I don't get why they're as popular as they are, mainly just due to those systems, but they are unique. They're very, very unique. They're very, very interesting. And me and Alex are gonna play through the third one as well at some point to see how much that changes. Yeah, the only game I've played outside of the games that Alex mentioned multiplayer wise, I've only been playing one, and it's a JRPG.
Boo.
And it's Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky, the remake specifically. I've been wanting to play through Trails in the Sky for a long time. Legend of Heroes basically is a massive franchise in Japan that's been going on since like the early 90s, I think. The big thing with the Legend of Heroes games and the reason people find them so appealing is because, at least with Trails in the Sky onwards, which has been going on since the 2000s, all the games connect. So unlike the Final Fantasy series, for example, which are all like games that are independent and have their own stories, Trails, all of the stories are connected because it's all set in the same world. So one of the massive reasons that people like these games is because you play the Trails in the Sky series, for example, which came out in 2004 to like 2006, and then like in 2015 you're playing Trails of Cold Steel, and it's a completely different part of the world, but it's going on around relatively the same time as those original games, and you meet characters from those games, they come over to that game, characters from the next game you're playing go over to a different game, and it's all like one massive story that unfolds as you're playing. It's a massive undertaking because I think currently to this day there's like, what is it, 17 or 18 different games.
Jesus.
And they're all JRPGs. So you're talking 50, 60 hours plus each one. And each set of games is basically like a trilogy, like Trails in the Sky, which I'm playing now, is a trilogy. And then like Trails of Cold Steel is like its own trilogy, and then so on and so on. So it's a big undertaking, but it's been very, very fun. I decided to hop on it specifically because they remade the first game last year. It was it's a completely 3D remake, a new retelling of the original game, and they're going to redo the entire trilogy. They're actually doing a mad thing, where the sequel is coming out this year. I believe it's only about 9 months between releases, so I assume they're going to get the third game in the trilogy also out in 2027. So any game company being able to do that back to back to back is kind of impressive. In 2026, I'm very excited to see these games going forward, and I am enjoying the game very much. Of where I'm currently up to, I think I'm like 17 or 18 hours in at the moment. The story is starting to heat up. It's getting very, very spicy. It just plays really well, considering it's a game from the early 2000s, story-wise and gameplay-wise. It's very, very good. I'm just excited to carry on. And this year, I'm definitely just going to try a lot harder to play games that I want to play rather than thinking about games that I'm going to play. Because I noticed that's what I tend to do every single year, and I've decided that this year I have free will. And
You don't free will.
I can just pick up a controller and do it. So yeah,
Legit.
it's the year of gaming for Big Lou.
You're gaming. You just reminded me. I forgot a game which I've been playing. To do with zombies.
Oh.
No, I mean I've been playing Demonschool, but I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, fuck it, Demonschool is incredible. Like I'm so disappointed that I didn't prioritize it, push through, and complete it, because it would have been in my GOTY nominations 100%. Because basically what it does incredibly well is it truncates what's amazing about the Persona and Metaphor games into 15 hours successfully, and all it loses is the feeling of that epic journey, which you'd only get from like 100-hour playthrough. But like the combat, the relationships with the characters, the dialogue, the story is all still great, but just a lot shorter, and all the space in between is a lot shorter as well. So I think that you two should 100% play it. It takes about 15 hours. You can do more if you want to 100% it less, and I think it takes like 25 hours. But it is incredible.
I didn't realize it was that short.
Yeah, no, the same, honestly. When I picked it up, I was like, oh, this is going to be like a 30-hour game or something. But no, yes, but about 16 hours to mainline it. And I've been doing some side stuff as well. But you got the traditional like relationship stuff, which you can do in a Persona game. And the main story is that you go to a demon school, and there's going to be an apocalypse in 10 weeks. And you're right, your plan is you got to stop it. But there's like a bunch of like weird stuff going around, sort of like Alan Wake 2 style with the NPCs, where all the characters on this island where the school is are acting like it's fine. But like but like not really. Like it's like kind of like some people, it's like a spectrum of like some people who are completely like just oblivious, and some people who are like, you can tell they're kind of holding it together, but not really, because they can't get off the island, because like as soon as they landed, there's like a massive like storm which kills people if they leave. All the characters are really good. The dialogue is really great. There's no voice acting, so yeah. But you know, it is very good.
That feels
But
like
yeah,
a game that would have benefited from voice acting, considering it's only 50 hours as well.
that's the thing. This studio beforehand, they released a game which basically no one bought. So this was probably either on a shoestring budget, or it was a publisher who gave them like little to no money to make this game. So it's very impressive that they made it. The combat is starting to get slightly repetitive. Every time it feels like it's getting a bit repetitive, they throw something new at you. But also the combat is grid based, and genuinely just one enemy being placed on a different square can completely change how you do the entire combat scenario. But also, like, I'm still finding completely new ways and new strategies on how to deal with enemies, and the skill tree is done in a way where it very much drip feeds new abilities and new mechanics to you, and so that keeps things going. It's just like pretty much the resolution to any sort of progression is combat. Like, for example, there was one relationship quest which I was doing where one of the characters wanted to take a picture of a bird, but then like a demon kept on like shooting the bird away, so you had to fight the demon. And that's like with any, regardless of how like minimal the plot is and the conflict with the plot as it is, there will always be a combat encounter. So there's that. But yeah, the game which you reminded me of is a game which we all made fun of.
Oh,
well, you
yeah,
two made fun
yeah.
of. It's Quarantine Zone: The Last Check.
It looks like AI, like with
no,
the actual thing of it.
Yeah, so basically the game itself is good, and like the reviews are not like ripping it apart, and the reason why it's lower than maybe it should be is because of the way it looks. Like it's definitely an Unreal Engine game with a lot of asset flipping, and it uses the meta human stuff. But to be fair, so did Expedition 33, where there was no actual like character model creation. It was using the meta human stuff, and all like the lip syncing was done with like not AI, but like like an AI tool, but it wasn't generative AI. So it's just not nearly as polished as Expedition 33, of course. And yeah, there's a lot of asset flipping, and they haven't done much in terms of post processing to make it not look like an out of the box Unreal game. But I've played a lot of games which have tried to emulate what Papers, Please did, and I think this is probably the closest it's come to being successful in that. I just think that if there was a year of making the game not look like an out of the box Unreal game, it would get a lot more hype around it. But yeah, it's a game where you are in charge of a checkpoint. There is a zombie pandemic going on, and you have to make sure people who are coming into the checkpoint are not infected. And you do this by in a 3D environment, looking at them, walking around them. The one that was like the most evocative tool to me was the temperature gun, because obviously that's what we had during COVID. So I was like, oh shit, like this made me feel bad because of COVID times. Like the fact that you like walk into a restaurant and get a gun pointed at your head to make sure that you're okay to come in. But yeah, then you got like X-ray guns to look through people's clothes. You've got a hammer which you hit the joints, and like depending on which joints react, they could be infected. There's a bunch of symptoms, which means that they could be infected or could not be infected. So you can either send them to the residential area if you're confident they're fine. You can send them to liquidation if you think they're definitely going to be a zombie, or you could send them to quarantine where you're not sure and you get to wait. And that's like the most tense bit, because every morning when you get out of bed, you walk to the checkpoint, but then you should go left first to go to the quarantine zone to just check up on them, because you have very limited space in the quarantine zone. You'll be wanting to send new people there, and just walking in and seeing whether or not like 3 people are alive or there's 1 zombie and 2 people dead. It can be very intense, because it also affects your money, and there's a whole base building aspect as well, which is where your money goes into, because you're building up different bases, different parts of your base, you're upgrading them, you're making sure you got enough power, making sure you got enough water. There's a lot to this game, but on the surface it just doesn't look like it. And so I think I think the demo's still on Steam, even though it's out. It's definitely worth a check. It's also on Game Pass as well. Yeah, every time I feel like I've had enough, I'm then like, I could go play a bit more, and then I play for like another 2 hours. Very good.
It just looks like a streamer game, everything I've seen. It looks like a game that's based entirely on clip farming, just for, like, look at this funny thing happening, and then that's it. Because I've been seeing a lot of clips of it on Twitter, and they're all kind of the same type of clip, where it's like, look at this goofy thing happening to this person, haha.
Yeah, I mean that's like, I think a lot of that is unintentional. Like the amount of like mad weird facial expressions that they'll do, just because of the way that the facial animation set up. I think I can only think of one thing which is definitely intentional, which is I was just hitting someone, I was hitting someone's joints with a hammer, and I just looked at the face and I thought, what will happen? And I whacked them on the face, and they just got knocked out, and it was just really funny. And yeah, but like other than that, I can't really. I mean, the one thing which completely shocked me was that you unlock a research building at some point, and because like so what your helper is like, oh, that's a new symptom, we should research that. I'm like, okay, we'll take them to the research center, and then they got into the little pod, and then it was like, oh, which organ do you want to research? And I'm like, okay. That's weird, but I just picked a random organ, thinking they would scan it, and then there's a fucking robot arm came out of nowhere and just fucking plunged into the body and ripped out the organ. in front of me, and I was horrified. I did not expect that to happen, and the person just dropped dead immediately. And then I had to do like a whole mini game with putting the organ in a bin, and then they would scan it, and then I would get a new symptom to check for. So yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, I'm
not
happy that it's at least better than it was because it really the advertising for it and even the promotional banner on Steam does not give it any sort of credibility, like good credibility.
Yeah.
Right? It looks really AI generated,
Yeah.
and it just looks like a really cheap asset flip game. So I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but I feel like they should think about changing that because it just doesn't look good.
No. Cool.
Cool.
Right.
Right. We'll move on then. So what was the next one? Now is it?
So, right, so
predictions for the new year.
Well, yeah, just so our gaming predictions for 2026, big 26. We could go through all the games that we're excited about, but I want to jump in straight away to two big questions.
Hit with it.
Firstly, it won't be Jeff Keighley, it'll be some celebrity announcing this, but who right now, what do you think is going to be the game coming out of that person's mouth on the stage when announcing Game of the Year? Based off what we know that's coming out.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
You think that's coming out this year?
Yes.
No, I think it's
I
getting
don't think
delayed.
did you not see the report the other day, Oliver?
I did not.
It's getting delayed again.
No, that wasn't the report. There was a report from internally saying that the developers don't believe that they can get the game done because there's too much to do, and they physically don't think it's possible for them to be able to release the game this year without it being in a broken state. So I think it's just getting delayed again.
Honestly, I hope it is. Just because like I still feel bad about last year's Game of the Year show. Because that's the thing, like how speaking in language that Oliver understands, how City has gotten much more interesting to watch this past year. Because
I don't know what that means. Well, because they're losing.
Well, yeah, because it's you're not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, he doesn't want GTA to win because he doesn't want it to just steamroll.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is, if GTA 6 isn't in, then based off what I know is coming out, it blows the doors wide open.
Yeah.
Like, for what could win in every individual category. Because we all know that if GTA 6 is going to somehow win the fucking RPG category, even if, Metaphor 2 comes out, because apparently that's the way it works. But yeah, outside of GTA 6, from what I can see, which are the big hitters. First of all, Lewis, by the way, there's a new Trails game coming out today. If you didn't know that,
is this
Trails Beyond the Horizon?
That might be one of the main, the current mainline ones. Yeah, that's the current mainline one. So that's like the newest one. The one that I'm playing is the remake of the original. This is like the newest release. I'm a ways off from that one.
Is a ways off. So we've got Resident Evil Requiem.
That's not gonna win Game of the Year.
Okay, I called it there. That's not gonna win. Pragmata.
No.
I don't know about Phantom Blade Zero, but I've heard people talk about that. 007 First Light.
No, I think Wolverine's in with a good show.
Oh,
Wolverine.
Yeah, we thought that about Spider-Man 2, though.
Yeah.
Right, you guys are the only three people that thought that. I still think Spider-Man 2 is not a great sequel to Spider-Man 1.
I've agreed and I've said that the story is worse in 2 than 1. The 1 is a more coherent and full experience. 2 is still good.
It's good. It's just that's the thing. I was hoping it would be better in every way, but it was not.
Yeah, I think it was just the hype in the moment with 2, but it's still a very good game.
Also, can I just say before we carry on, because this is kind of big news, we could make Oliver play Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Why?
They're adding a mode where you do 9,000...
I thought you already played it.
I played Remake. I've not played Rebirth.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was going to say, they've added a mode. They're adding a mode next week where you do 9,999 damage every single hit. So
sorry, just want to say that the reason I'm not playing Final Fantasy Rebirth is not because it's difficult, because it is fucking not in any stretch of the imagination. It's because it's fucking boring.
No, but this would be less boring because it would be quick.
I mean, I guess so. You could speed run it, but yeah, no, it's I think I am going to play Rebirth at some point. It's on my Steam wish list. I'm going to buy it, and I will play it at some point. But I'm just.
And you'll enjoy it.
No, I can't imagine that's the case. I barely enjoyed Remake, like barely.
Yeah, the story is not great. And the pacing's not great. And the combat's not great.
Maybe Half-Life 3 is going to win Game of the Year.
Maybe Half-Life 3.
It's coming.
It's not coming. I was joking. It's not coming.
Blue's Quest for the Golden Pen might not be as terrible as the first one. Saros. Saros is one game which, whenever you guys say, "Oh, I'm not excited for anything this year," first of all, Wolverine. Second of all, Saros. I thought you'd be like massively hyped for this.
I am not that. I said this to us the other day. I liked Returnal. I did not like it that it's fun. That's like I don't think about it anything outside of that. It's fun. That was it. I'm not itching. The thing is, the people who love Returnal like a lot. Yeah. Like they fucking love Returnal. I don't like it like that. It was just fine. It was like
it was decent.
Yeah.
There's also I thought you two played Code Vein as well. Am I tripping?
No, I don't know where you pulled this from.
I don't know where you got this from.
It was a random game that only released on Xbox, I think, when it came out years and years ago. And I don't think it was that well received.
Well, that's the thing, like, but it's an anime Souls-like, so I thought that would be at least up your alley.
I don't really care for Souls-likes. I've not played that many. I've only played Sekiro and Bloodborne, yeah. I haven't played Dark Souls, which is blasphemous to a lot of people, but I haven't.
Speaking of anime, there's My Hero Academia All's Justice.
That does look fun.
That actually does look good.
We've also got Tennis Fever, which probably might be family game in the category, maybe, or sports game.
Yeah, but it could just be the worst thing ever. Who knows?
Could be.
I think Forza Horizon 6 has got the possibility of getting 9s across the board and just not getting nominated.
No, that's
he'll get nominated for sports game, sports racing.
That's a classic Forza move. Like, yeah. Release one of the greatest racing games of all time, and then just no one says anything about it.
I've never got on with a Forza game, you know.
Really?
No, never got on with it.
Forza Horizon's like just top.
Yeah, Forza Horizon. Yeah.
Forza game. I played Forza Horizon 5, but I think I played that on the Xbox One. So that might have affected that. I got it on Game Pass on the Xbox One when I'm pretty sure the Xbox Series X was already out. So performance might not have been great, but I still remember putting in my name and then it saying my name and me be going, "Oh my god, that was crazy."
I just think it gets one of the best parts of racing, like right, which is it has gorgeous cars, like from Gran Turismo. You're looking at this game and you're like, "Oh my god, this looks insane," but it isn't a super serious racing sim.
No,
it's just a nice, enjoyable car go fast. I don't need to brake that much. Like type of game. It's very, very fun.
You don't even have to make the turns. There's a rewind button.
That's what I mean.
You just press the rewind button.
And if you want, you don't have to, but you can just fucking ram into people, just take them off. It's just fun. It's just a good time. It's not like the perfect racer, but in terms of what we've got nowadays, because I feel like Need for Speed, Burnout, all like the classics and stuff just don't really exist anymore. So this is like the racing game for me. Whenever they do drop, I do wish we had more racing. I was thinking about fucking MotorStorm the other day. And man,
MotorStorm was so good.
I miss MotorStorm so much. But yeah, I'm excited for Forza Horizon. It's just gonna be a good time.
May apparently.
May.
Is that
May 19th, yeah.
Well, it was leaked inside Forza Horizon 5. It was like an advert in Forza Horizon 5. So I'm pretty sure, and we'll find out on the 22nd anyway when they do the.
The Xbox. There's also High on Life 2.
I started to play the first one.
I bought the first one in the sale. I'm gonna buy it again.
Oh, none of you played it?
I've played it.
Oh right.
I'm gonna play it again. It's really good. I enjoy it. It's stupid.
Why'd you buy it? It's still on Game Pass.
Because I don't have Game Pass anymore.
What? Since when?
So it used to be paid for through my phone contract. And then I switched phone contracts, and I kept it for months and months, but they seem to have realised, and now I no longer.
Oliver was really behind the curve the other day when it expired. He went, "Wait, Game Pass was 22 quid."
Yeah, 22 quid. That's an insane price to pay. Yeah. That is not the best deal in gaming at all.
Do you still have your Series X?
No, I sold it to Freeman about a year after I got it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, High on Life 2, High on Life 1 was good. Good gunplay. If you like Rick and Morty humor, then that's really good as well. So if Island Life 2 is this, apparently it's got like a cool surfing mechanic. So like you can surf around a lot, and so there's
I've
a
seen
lot of
that, yeah.
and movement was probably like the not the worst, but not the best. The not best part of High on Life 1. So if they're working on the movement and if the story's the same.
I still need to play the DLC.
Was Justin Roiland involved in the second game, or is he?
It wasn't involved in the second game. It would have been involved in the first game, though.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, sorry, I meant to say, is he going to be involved in the second game?
I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, we described him.
Yeah, and you're a big Hitman fan, Lewis. I thought you'd be well up for 007.
I am.
He is.
I'm incredibly hyped for
I've said a couple of times.
Well, I know, but but
He-
in the same breath, you always say,
Right.
"Oh, there's nothing coming out this year. Now GTA's delayed. There's nothing coming out." You say that a lot.
I literally don't say that. And second of all, I've said multiple times I don't care about GTA coming out.
He doesn't even care.
Doesn't even care.
Just
Yeah.
doesn't even care.
So there's a bunch of others, but we need to move on to the draft.
I thought you wanted to move on to the second question.
What was the second
I
question?
don't know. You had two questions.
Oh
You had to-
that's
what? Yeah. So if it's different, what are you seeing as your like not 4 nominations for Game of the Year, but your Game of the Year this year already? Not Jeff Keighley's, yours.
Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Oh, that's a banger, you know. You might be right.
No, it'll probably Resident Evil for me, but yeah, I think it's only about Batman's going really good.
Yeah. I think
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
If it comes out.
I'm
Wolverine.
honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop. I don't know, drop a 007 because I feel like the game has potential to be absolutely banging with a Hitman team around it. Because we haven't had a James Bond. We used to get James Bond games pretty much with the movies. They were pretty much movie tie-in games, and they're actually okay. They were fine. But this will be the first James Bond game I imagine like since the GoldenEye remake. I assume will be the last game we got. I
Probably.
think. So a solid 10 years at least, probably. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, I think it could be really good. Like I said, just the fact that the Hitman team is behind it, is
It's
very, very exciting.
2012 007 Legends.
It's like 15 years ago almost. So.
Yeah. Also another. I said this, but yeah, for me, it's either probably Resident Evil or Wolverine.
I didn't know
I'll say,
but
but
also
also,
you were getting Resident Evil.
oh, of course, I'm a huge Resident Evil guy.
I don't remember when
I
it
don't-
blazed Resident Evil 8. so
I don't. Yeah, I was watching the game of the year show for the podcast to listen to, and fuck me, they hated Village. I don't understand how someone can hate Village. First of all, but second, it's just for me, it is the best Resident Evil game.
It is. I think it is for me as well. It's the perfect blend of 7 and 4. It is.
Yeah.
They got it absolutely spot on. And 9 worries me slightly because it seems to be moving away from it. From that kind of thing, but obviously we don't know enough about the game yet. We'll find out.
Yeah, that's
tonight,
yeah. They blended it in 8, but it feels like they're separating it
Yeah.
in 9 and playing 2 different bits.
yeah.
I'd rather it be. I want Ethan again, even though that's not possible.
Well,
but I
yeah,
want.
Yeah, they split that. They split it in Resident Evil 6, and that is, subjectively the worst one out of all of them. It is awful. So I don't understand why they're moving back towards that.
I think it's just objectively the worst one as well.
Well, no, I've not played Code Veronica, so I don't really know if that's any good or not. But yeah, just I'm not. I don't like the fact that it's being separated into 2 things again. I hope, like I said, I hope it's not 2 separate campaigns. I hope it's one campaign where you switch between the 2 characters. That would be better.
Yeah, I'm worried that it's gonna be 2 separate campaigns just because they have done that in the past many
Yeah.
times. They're not against doing it. But we'll have to wait and see.
No, they did it with 2. That worked okay, apart from it was the same campaign twice, pretty much. And the 6
Pretty
also
much.
was 4 separate campaigns, all of them bad.
There's 2 games.
We've got to play 6 one day, Lewis. It's so funny.
Yeah, I've not played it.
I wouldn't say it's funny. Say it's bad.
No, it is.
It's bad. It's not good at all.
It's really funny.
Yes, but anyway, so there was 2 other games which I think could potentially make Game of the Year Jeff Keighley version, which I don't think we remembered about. The Dustbloods, the Switch 2 exclusive Souls-like by FromSoft.
You can say
From
FromSoft as
Soft.
much as you want. It's a Switch 2
know.
exclusive.
Yeah, I do know
You're
FromSoft.
speaking to the wrong people.
Well, no, I know, but like we all know that FromSoft gets glazed by Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, I know, but
So
it's a Switch exclusive.
Yeah, it's not. He's not this. Yeah, he's not the same as like an Elden Ring. It's a
No.
Switch exclusive FromSoft game. It's, I don't know.
and
I'll
I
do
believe
Mind Control.
as well. I'm pretty sure this is Ken Levine's game. I might be wrong though. Thick as Thieves.
That's not.
I
Ken
do
Levine's game.
recognize.
Is that not
I
Ken
do
Levine?
recognize that.
Oh well, yeah. Thick as Thieves has got like that Dishonored type shtick, so that could be in there as well.
Oh,
But anyway,
is that the PvE multiplayer game?
I believe so. Yeah, we
yeah,
need to
okay, yeah,
move
That does look cool.
on to
You,
the.
you made me forget what Ken Levine's game's called.
Judas.
Judas, thank you. That's the fella.
Murder. Anyway, let's move on to the draft.
Yeah, man.
So
I'll
make sure you
switch
get it up on
screens.
screen.
Yes.
So we're doing it a bit bloody different this year because there is a website which does what we were doing just better. So we're using a website called fantasycritic.games, which seems to be made by one person based off the FAQ because it's a very personal FAQ. It's like, I think you should do this. I think you should do that. But yeah, it's going to work similar to how we did it, where we will take in turns selecting games to go into our pot, and based off the critical reception, we will get points. It is not 1-to-1, and I've set it up so you get bonus 2 points for every point. It doesn't mean anything at the moment because you have a frame reference, but you get a bonus 2 points for every point a game gets over 90. So if people are getting those 90 pluses, then they should be massively favored, which should outweigh a bit of the issues which we had last year, where because Lewis played it safe, he won. Where we don't want people to just you did.
I won because I took a big W in my big brain, bro. What do you mean? I won for no reason.
Well, no, you did the smart decision for the system which we were in. But I'm saying that I think the system should be a good balance between playing it. I think the system should be balanced between playing it safe and also taking risks for big hitters. Yeah. For example, someone drafting GTA 6, which might get a 90 plus, but also might not come out this year. Exactly. So I mean, you will still be penalized if a game doesn't come out. But yeah, and then there's also another thing involved as well, where you can there'll be 10 slots, but during the drafting phase you can only select 7, and then there is the ability to then bid for games, which is a bit confusing, but we'll go through it off camera. And throughout between this episode and next episode of the PTR show, and then we'll present what we bidded on once we get our head around it. But also we will be able to select, I think it's 1 or 2 counter picks during this. What counter picks are they are bets against a game. So you pick a game for a counter pick, and their critical reception goes against your score. So you need to actively pick games which you think are going to be bad. But also games which you think are going to get a review score, so not just like a random game, because if there's no review score, then you get negative points anyway. So yeah, what I'm going to do is we've got our publishers. I'm Noz's Great Games Emporium, Alex is the Gongaga Gang, Lewis is Ted Lagso, and then we got Oliver, which is Your Mum's Game Company.
Hell yeah.
Oliver didn't try there, I don't think.
Yes, I did.
Right, so I'm going to select the draft order to be random on my side. Okay, I've got a button which says start drafting. I'm going to press OK. And then the draft is in progress, so maybe everyone has to refresh the pages.
Right, so
I was just looking on Oliver's screen. Do I have to?
Oh, yeah, you need to be on your own.
I guess I need
yeah,
to,
so Oliver, if you refresh, you're first to go.
Can you remember what button it's to refresh? Is it F5?
F5, yeah.
F5.
It's not. Oh wait. Oh.
Oh no, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, draft game. Cool.
Yeah, your mum's time to draft.
Right.
Yeah, so you
gotta pick your first game.
Yeah, orders here based off most popular, but you can search for any game.
Right, so where's the? Because I was looking at this before, and there seems to be any points in this list. Do we not have a limit on points?
No. So I think you maybe were looking at cost.
Yeah, cost.
And cost factors in once we're out of the drafting phase. Once we got our 7 games each, because we'll have 3 games left, and we can bid for those.
Right.
Which is you'll understand it maybe when we get to it. But for now, we're just picking games for free.
Right. Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah. Sorry, I misexplained the counter picking. You can only counter pick games which other people have chosen.
Okay.
So there's that.
That's good. Right. Let me think here. So obviously, I want to pick from these, obviously, because I just don't think Resident Evil is going to get 10s. You know what I mean? But Marvel's Wolverine is going to get 10s if it comes out this year.
I'm confident with Wolverine coming out this year, especially since we've got the
Yeah, it's Insomniac, and it's Insomniac.
Yeah, and it's this. I was going to say state of play, but the Wolverine state of play thing in like April or something.
You know what, Luis, you're right. I'm going to put Wolverine. Draft
I'm just
game,
put
yeah.
Wolverine. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. My go.
They said it was going to get delayed. They announced it last week. Idiot. Moron.
What the fuck? Is that actually true?
No, I'm joking.
Surely it would have updated on there.
Right. Niall's taking control, Resonant.
I have.
That would have been funny.
Right.
That genuinely hurt my feelings, like, you know. Horrible.
Oh,
man.
God, now we're rapid. Okay.
Yeah.
You did?
He knew what he
It's
wanted.
Lewis. Right. Wait. Why is it
Press
not letting me choose?
Yeah,
Guys,
we
the
press
draft-
draft game at the top.
No, it just says the draft is currently in progress, but it's not. Do I have to refresh?
Maybe you do if
Yeah.
it's not giving you the button.
It still isn't giving me the button.
Are you signed in?
Are you signed in?
Oh, god damn it. Right, fuck. No, because I need to do the. I told you this the other day.
Oh, he put a random password in.
Yeah, I need to do my
right.
forgot password real quick.
Let's quickly talk about the Resident Evil showcase tonight.
Yeah,
Do you reckon we're going to get
yeah.
a new remake?
There's a Resident Evil
announced?
showcase tonight.
Thursday
There
at 10
is-
o'clock.
I sent it.
It is Thursday,
the
yeah.
other day.
I'd hope they remake 1 because then I can play through 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, well, we've got 0 as well, remember, and Code Veronica, and 5, and 6.
Yeah,
That they've
but
remade.
no one's clambering to remake 5 and 6. If they remake 5 and 6, but just make it a different game,
Yeah, that'd be nice,
then
wouldn't it?
yeah. But yeah, like I just think I really wanted to play 0. I tried playing it, but the PC ports just fricked on Steam.
Was it
So
bad? That's
yeah,
a
well, I
shame about it
kept
recently.
getting soft locked. The controls were awful, and eventually I just got hard locked a bit. Like I just couldn't progress, and that was after about like an hour and a half of playing. It's a short game. It's only like 3 hours, I think. But yeah, that was sad because I was planning on playing through all of them, but then I got stopped to 0.
Just play the remakes, man.
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, if the Resident Evil 1 remake would be really good. But if they do a Resident Evil 1 remake, I think they could just put 0 in there. You know what I mean? As like DLC.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the Separate Ways DLC for Resident Evil 4 is 5 hours long. So if Resident Evil 0 is only 3 hours long, then yeah, they could just be DLC for 1.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah.
But I think that will be the logical next step. Then after that, it will be Code Veronica, and then they can move on to like 5 and 6 and all that kind of shit. But I hope they do.
Oh.
We're so
Okay.
bad.
I'm completely misunderstood that. Resident Evil 0 is apparently 11 hours long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well then it cannot be a DLC.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was shorter.
Right.
but,
Right. Apparently we're back. Apparently Lewis
We're
is
so
in
back. We're so back. Yeah. Anyway, so my game
Start
purely
Boston.
because I mean it's also going to be good. We did discuss this briefly a second ago, but Forza Horizon 5 scored incredibly high,
Yeah.
so it's pretty much a guarantee that Horizon 6 is also going to follow. So I'm going to drop a Forza Horizon 6. as my first
Very,
pick.
very good pick. That was going to be my next one.
Very nice. See, this is the best part about this draft. I get to go twice now.
It does.
Oh, does it go
Yeah.
backwards?
It's
It
the
goes
ABBA
backwards.
system.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate the ABBA system.
So I think just in terms of release date, and that it'll probably do decent, probably get some 8s and 9s. I'm gonna get Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was solid.
Good show.
And then for my next game, I think I'm gonna hit us with a 007.
Oh,
Solid.
I
big
was gonna
boys,
drop
big
one.
picks. Lewis is go.
Lewis is
Yeah.
you know.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna.
no, because there's
I'm
one.
gonna.
There is one that I want to go with, but it's a risky pick. I don't know if it's smart to risk pick this early on. But it might be one of those games that pops off. So I'm gonna
GTA 6.
no
It might be.
I love that none of us have picked GTA 6 yet.
No, I don't want to
Because
take that
everyone's-
risk.
because everyone's scared to.
I
Yeah.
mean, you did it last year, yeah. You're gonna pick the Directive 8020 again.
Well, it is coming out this year, but no, I probably won't pick it unless I have
Actually,
to.
no, fuck it. No, actually, no. I'm going with a good pick. No, sorry, not a good pick. I'm going with a guaranteed high score pick, which is Saros.
Sorry.
I completely forgot about that one first. Yeah, I'm going to do Saros first. There is another
Alright.
one that I'm doing that I think is risky, but yeah, Saros is guaranteed to do well.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I've
People
done it.
on-
He's done
Oh,
GTA
he's
6.
done it.
Oh
I've done
my
it.
god,
I'm
that
going
is-
for it.
that is the riskiest one. Yeah, that's
it's a madman.
so-
Right, I'm gonna go for.
Like that's too risky. I just wouldn't even. I wouldn't even attempt it.
I'm gonna go for Mina the Hollower. I think that's gonna score really well.
Okay.
Let's go again.
I get to go again. Oh god, I don't know what else. So show top available games. I was already on that. Is Reanimal gonna do well? I'm not sure. Fable could come out this year. We think. I wish we'd done this next week because we would know if Fable's coming out this year. That's it.
That's the beauty of it.
That is the beauty of it.
Ken,
Yes,
if you want, I think you wrote a like. What's it called? Just on like. You could pick Ken.
Probably not gonna do that. I'd pick Gears of War E-Day, but we don't know whether that's coming out. I'm not gonna pick that just yet. I just don't think Pragmata's going to be very good.
Oh, the demo was alright.
It was one of the best running PC games I've played ever, to be honest.
I'm gonna go more safe than that. I'm gonna go Neo 3. I think.
Neo 3.
Bastard.
That's me.
Was that going to be your game?
It was.
I'm gonna go Marvel Tokken.
Tokken.
I think
yeah,
as a fighting game, it'll probably do really good.
Sounds like you're talking like this.
Banger.
Tokon is a weird one because the thing is, everyone was excited for it before it came out, and everyone should be because it's Arxis. But everyone who played it when the beta came out didn't love it. Like everyone was sort of like, this needs way more time to cook, and they need to do more shit for this. And everyone ended up just playing that the Avatar fighting game instead that came out that everyone said looked bad, but then everyone played it and everyone said, "Oh, this is amazing."
Avatar.
Yeah, Legend of Aang. Yeah, Legend of Aang.
Not the blue people.
Not the blue one, no. I am going to drop then. Oh, that was a big one that I completely forgot about. Of course, I was thinking about this the other day.
Of course.
I'm dropping Mugenics.
Oh, you bumberclot! I thought no one was gonna do that.
No, because I'm so excited for Mugenics, and I literally the other day when Edmund reminded me that it's fucking coming out next month, I was like, that's going on my draft list because I think this game is going to do gangbusters.
No,
I think this game's going to be amazing. He's worked on it for so long. I just can't not see it being good. I'm very excited for this game, and yeah, I think it's gonna score well.
No, it will.
I'm
sad about that.
I'm gonna hit us with a Lego Batman.
Oh, he's done it.
I think that's solid.
Yeah,
it does
good
look
choice.
good. This is where I'm kind of running out a little bit now of like major hitters.
Yeah.
I'm sort of losing them.
Yeah, because a lot of them now are just like, oh, what's coming out?
Yeah, a lot of them are like either guesses because we don't know they're coming out, or it's just kind of games that are like, yeah, it looks okay again.
Like Mario Tennis Fever has got a 22 for the hype factor.
Just like deja vu. Have we done this before?
I didn't even know that was coming out until the other day.
Yeah, when they randomly just announced the next thingy.
And Nintendo can't be trusted with sports games at the moment.
I'm gonna go with Pragmata.
He's gonna go Pragmata.
I think it's gonna do decent.
I think that could go either way. I think that game could do insanely well, or it'll get like 70s across the board. Like,
Yeah,
I
I'm trying to do a Lewis this year. I'm playing it safe with like game announcements that have actual release dates.
Little pussy boy Lewis over there.
I got results. What did you guys do? Nothing.
No. You still not got your trophy. It's knocking around here somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Well, that's not for that. That's for the game of the year. He's got his draft trophy.
Right, yeah, this is very difficult now.
I know what my next one is, I think.
How well did the previous Fire Emblem game do? What was that one? Engage.
Is he allowed to search
Engage,
this up?
yeah.
He's brilliant. Do research over it.
I mean, I've also done research for my next pick already.
Just got to go with your gut, fellas.
Fire Emblem games normally do quite well.
No, I know Fire Emblem
that was going to be my pick. I was deciding that between that or Pragmata, but I know Fire Emblem's actually coming out.
I know Fire Emblem games do well. But Engage specifically wasn't incredibly well received.
Yeah, but I know about this game.
Alex is blocking out the haters.
You know,
I am. I was going to say some of them, but then I didn't want to sway your pick, so I'm not saying anything.
No, don't give him advice. He's already doing research.
Well, yeah, but you saying that makes it sound like you've obviously got something positive to say about it. So that would imply that it's good.
I'm not saying anything until someone picks it.
Oh, Oliver, don't forget about Mouse Detective PI for Hire, by the way.
I
You need to
don't,
get
I
that back in
don't,
your-
I don't want that game unless I have to have it.
Oh, that's a risky one as well.
Fucking
'cause
Ted's
people-
lagging behind here. Come on, Ted.
I'm not. Well, I mean, it's in the name, isn't it? It's a. I'm just. I feel like it's too early to be risky. How many picks have we got left? Like 7 still.
No, we get to 7, so you've got
Yeah.
3 more after.
3 more after that. I guess I don't need to go risky picks yet. Then I'll drop a Fire Emblem. I mean, that's guaranteed at least like an 80 at a minimum. What's it called? Fortune's Weave. Okay.
Yeah, well.
So this is the sequel to Three Houses, and Three Houses did amazing.
It's a direct sequel to Pre.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Loudness.
Well, that's what's implied anyway, because at the end it shows Sothis, which is one of the main characters in Three Houses.
Now let's pick Trails in the Sky, second chapter.
Yeah, the
God damn it!
the first one got 89 on Metacritic.
Yeah, I
so
know.
far.
Yeah, it was incredible. Everyone said it was like the best JRPG that came out last year.
I'm gonna pick
Balls.
Reanimal. And
Oh, they're doing it.
Yeah, and also. You know what? I think Fable's coming out this year.
It does. It does.
I think it is.
It's not.
You don't know that. It's in the showcase. It's in the showcase soon.
0% chance.
You know what? No, I'm not taking that. I reckon it's coming out. I'm doing it.
How well do Yoshi games usually do?
Great. Said 10
Yeah,
out
they
of
do
10.
really good.
Yeah, 10 out of
We get
10.
like 9s out of 10s, yeah, usually.
I could go for Rise of Hydra. You know, we haven't done the High in Life yet. That's gonna get an 80 at least. Safe pick. I'll do a safe pick. I've done a couple of risky ones.
God, this is getting difficult now. You know?
High on Life 2. Search. There we go. Oh shit! Like, oh no, I'm not saying it.
You almost did.
Almost did.
I don't know if this is stupid, because I hated the look of it, but I'm gonna drop something a bit silly. If I can find my tab again, where there is. It is. Why is it not showing up? There it is. This might be dumb, but I'm doing it. I'm dropping it.
You know, I was thinking of doing that myself. I reckon it's gonna score all right.
It's because that's the thing. It's like it's an Animal Crossing like kind of thing. Well, but with Pokemon, and people like that. It's a cozy game. People like cozy games.
Yeah.
So and it's Pokemon.
It's gonna do real well with the Animal Crossing crowd for sure.
Yeah.
By the way, we are saying no DLCs on this, aren't we? Surely.
Yeah.
Might be a risky bisky again, you know.
I'm gonna hit us with the Dragon Quest 7.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah, that was a really good shout.
And then
Wait, is that coming out this year?
Is what coming out this year?
Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what he's thinking.
Does he?
I don't want to say it right now because if I say it, then Alex will pick it.
Yeah,
and if Oliver's not
also-
thinking, I'm thinking I'll pick it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go with a risky one here. I'm gonna go with the Adventures of Elliot.
I reckon it's good. Yeah, I reckon it's gonna be good.
I know it's Oliver Lewis gonna put.
I'm going with a guaranteed 90 if it comes out this year. I just don't know if it is. Where? Please say it's on here.
I can't believe
I have no
think of
clue if
it
it's coming out
sooner.
this year. Wait,
Is
wait. Why does this game say ineligible?
Because it's guaranteed 90, I guess.
Wait, it says status ineligible. What does that mean?
Well, there are restrictions. It depends on what it is. Is it a remake?
No,
Oh, what is it? Is it a re-release?
it's a sequel.
You might as well say the game.
Oh,
though.
if it's a new game, then it should be fine.
It's just it says status on all these other games. It says status available, but for this it says ineligible. What? But we haven't clarified what that means on this website. I don't know what ineligible.
Well, I set a bunch of rules beforehand, so it might just be one of those rules, but I don't know if it's just a sequel, like just a brand new
that's
game.
what I'm worried about. Well, so wait, but now I'm worried because if I choose this, you can just turn around and go, "Oh, yeah, you can't have that."
Well, no, if it says ineligible, then you shouldn't let you choose it, right?
It says draft game, but I just
Well,
haven't
then-
tried pressing it. Just have press it.
Maybe, yeah.
Go for it.
This game is not eligible because the plan for early access tag has been banned.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
it's early
yeah.
access.
So, yeah, because that's the thing. Like, if a game's in early access, you know the review score already.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
So we're doing no early access games.
Oh. Wait,
What game was it?
Well, I want to check that it does have a review.
That is
score.
not what I thought. What he was going to
No,
say.
it
So
doesn't
I'm
have
very
a,
happy
it
now.
doesn't have a review score. There's no
Is it
review
out
score.
yet?
No, but it's saying that any early access can have, so that's why
Yeah.
it's just got rid of it.
Yeah, so I understand your point because they'll get a review score when it goes into early access, but the point of that rule is to stop it so that if something is in early access,
Oh
you can
right,
put
yeah.
it in.
The game launches in early access this year.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill myself. Literally, no one else could pick it anyway. Tell me what the game is.
Slay the Spire 2.
Thank you.
Oh, banger. Yeah,
That-
okay. I'm glad you haven't thought of the game which I thought.
That
you
was
thought
gonna
of.
get clean 90s across the board. It is
Well,
going
maybe
to
next
get clean
year,
90s
then.
across the board.
Oh no, it won't be next year either. It's just not eligible.
I'm gonna poo my pants, man.
He's pooing it.
Don't do that.
He's pooing his
Don't
pants
play.
right now.
I'm so
He's ascending to the
sad.
ceiling.
Well, now I've lost it all.
Go for Half-Life 3. Do it. You seem very certain that it's gonna come out.
No, I wasn't certain. I'm just saying it's basically confirmed. Isn't it? Like,
Basically, it's not confirmed.
it is.
It's gonna shadow drop it with the Steam Deck, the worst marketing campaign in the world.
You can see projected points if you turn them on. By the way, with
Yeah,
show
I was
projections.
gonna do it at the end.
Ah, okay. I will do that at the
Projected
end as well.
point.
Then. Yeah, just based off. I think it's probably based off hype factor. I imagine.
Right, I'm gonna drop then, just mainly because I'm kind of running out. And they've promoted this at PlayStation a couple times now. I'll drop a Phantom Blade Zero on her.
Yep.
Oh no, he's cooking. He's got something really
He's
good.
not cooking.
What has he got? No, but he does. He's got some indie game that is coming out that everyone's like gassed for. What is it?
Persona 4, that ain't coming out this year.
That's not coming out. You fucked
That's
that,
not
my
coming out,
friend.
you
It's coming out.
What
Of
an idiot.
course, it's coming out.
No,
It's
that
not
is
coming
coming
out.
out this year. No, it isn't.
Oh, bro, it's coming out this year.
No,
you
it's
dinguses.
not, Niall. You fumbled
You
so
fucked
hard.
that.
I did
Yeah,
not fumble.
nah,
It's coming out this year.
0%
You
chance,
did.
friend. No, it's not happening.
Right, that's all I got right now. So.
In
You
the
got to
mud,
remember
in
what
the-
they've shown us of
in
this
the- in
game,
the-
and
in
it's
the
shown
mud.
you running for about 4 seconds.
Yeah,
It's
I,
coming
don't-
out this
I,
year.
I don't believe for all.
It's coming out this year.
Shit.
It's coming out this
If
year.
it does, you'll score well. I don't think it's coming out this year. I think you've taken a big fat stinky poo on your on your game list there.
Big fat
I have not.
stinky poo. Are we doing
It's not even the last-
Are we doing remakes?
If it says illegible,
Yeah,
if it says legible, then yeah.
Yeah. All right.
If it's like a new, if it's like a new remake.
Because
then,
I've just seen a bit of breaking news. It's
Oh.
evidence.
He's researching
Evidence.
live.
No, evidence is piling up. The
is it Half-Life 3?
Breaking news.
the Black Flag remake is pretty much all but confirmed at this point because Ubisoft has started
Oh.
adding pirate shanties to their YouTube playlist thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So I'm just deciding between. I can pick two here anyway, can't I? So I need to just have a proper.
These
think
are your
about
last two.
it. Yeah. You know what? I will go with Mouse
You're doing
PI
it.
for higher. I will
You're
go with
doing
Mouse
it.
PI for
You
higher.
just said it's not going anywhere near your list.
Yeah, but I say a lot of things, and not all of it is in any way true.
I've just dropped one in my big brain. I've dropped a log. I've got one.
All right,
You go
I'm
forward.
taking a risk, and going. It's a big risk, though, isn't it? It's a big one.
It's literally unannounced.
It is unannounced, but it will
That is
review well.
true.
It will
No,
review really
it will.
well.
You are right. Everyone loves it. Yeah.
I've been talking about it for years.
You do have to drop a risk. I mean, Niall just shat all over his own. So I mean,
You know, yeah, I'll take a risk on one.
You
I'll take a
do,
risk. It's my
yeah,
last one
yeah.
anyway, so I'll take a risk. No image found. Jesus Christ. All right. There we
Right.
go.
I'm gonna take
Please don't-
an
please don't
I'm gonna
choose
take an
mine.
even bigger risk.
Oh God.
no, I have a risk as well. Don't choose it, please, please.
Don't
You
choose it,
won't. You won't. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I think.
Do it, coward.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Line
what
of
it
fire.
is. Don't know what it is.
Never
It's
heard of it.
No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky follow up.
Oh right, okay. Oh well.
We just don't know whether it's coming out. We haven't heard anything about it in 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm dropping this one because Niall made me believe that we may surely be back, and the game that I'm choosing
What did I do?
is Super Meat Boy 3D.
Ah,
We-
that's a good
I
one.
feel like that game, genuinely just based off Niall playing it and the response it got, it looks kind of good, and
No,
I
it's
feel
just
like
really
I feel
good.
like it might do well.
I just can't imagine
Um,
Super Meat Boy working in 3D.
It
Let's play
works
that.
really well.
Don't know.
Yeah,
It
play
seems
demo
to though, like
that I
genuinely,
made.
when I was watching, I didn't play it myself. When I was watching Niall play, it looked good. It didn't look bad at all.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really good.
So yeah, I feel like that might do okay. It won't be 90s, I don't think, but I feel
It
like
might be.
well,
There we
maybe
go.
it could be game of the year.
Last pick.
I'm gonna hit us with a Danganronpa 2x2.
You're doing it, and then we move on.
yeah,
And then you got a counter.
Oh, I get my counter pick now. So
You
The
got
what?
pick.
counter
Wait,
pick is
so
so the counter pick is, from what I understand, I might be wrong. Let me just try and clarify. Is it choosing someone's game from the list we've chosen, but what you think's going to score the worst?
Yes, because that will count against your score. That counter pick.
Right. So
Against
what if we counter pick a game that we don't think is going to come out?
I assume then there's like default. Minus.
Yeah, there must be like there must be just like a default. You lose this many.
I'm
points,
gonna
but-
trust that the site does that.
so like just thinking, if I picked Persona 4 and it didn't come out, would I get minus points or would I get
You know
positive?
what?
You just assume
Look-
there's a penalty, right? Does it not say in the FAQ or anything?
I'm gonna have to have a look at.
Because he's got like a lot of content on his thing. So
No, there is.
I still don't understand. So how many points would we get if it scored badly?
Okay, no, yeah. So it says the goal is to choose a game from someone else's team that you think will be bad, or one that you think won't release. So maybe if it doesn't release, then you get no minus points. That might be it.
Well, there we go. Easiest points of my life.
Locked in. There's a lock symbols appeared on our
Yeah.
thing now. Oh, it can't be dropped. You can't drop the game.
Yeah, I can't drop it.
oh, it locks it. Oh, so you can't spell it or anything. Ah.
I know. I'm.
You're just picking my game.
GTA 6.
Yeah.
No, I know.
But imagine if it does come out, that'll just destroy you.
It would destroy me. It would. Yeah. It's a big risk to take.
Oh, you make a good point there. Like, if that does actually manage to drop, it's over for whoever picks it. But the person who's picking it is me.
Locked in. Now's not else to drop any game. Big Naz.
I'm terrified of
yeah.
what I've just done. I'm begging that doesn't come out.
That's the thing. All these games are coming out probably. Oh, golly gosh.
I mean, Mouse PI for hires right there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Wait, is it?
Yeah, but it's coming out in March.
It is
I don't
coming
know.
out.
See it. I don't see it. Oh no, there's multiple pages. Ah, there we go. I was picking from the top. I could pick unannounced Assassin's Creed.
There is also
Black
the
Friday,
unannounced
That-
game.
that's probably your safest bet.
But you'd be
Yeah.
sad if at the end of today it's already been leaked and it's on Steam.
Yeah, I'm gonna select that. I think that's a smart one.
Cool. Right. I'm gonna. I don't think I can go for something that isn't gonna come out because these look. Maybe Light No Fire, but.
I mean that's probably not coming out. It might do though. It's just a big risk.
Niall's entire page is incredibly risky.
Yeah.
Half the games are just like, yeah, it might come out, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
It's TBA. You know what I mean? There's not even had a whisper of it coming out in 2026.
No whispers.
Oh,
Like
There's a
no
lot of time
whispers.
though. There's a lot of year left.
There is a lot of year left. The
But
high
you also
factor's
select it, you can't get
2.1.
rid of it.
Yeah, and they have released a bad game before. I know that. And they
That's
spent
2.1 is just Nile.
Yeah, they spent 10 years fixing it. You know, fuck it, yeah, I'll do it. We gotta pick 3 of them, so we might as well. Oh, I gotta pick 2 on that, right?
This seems like an attack on Niall, but it's not.
Oh wait, we got to do 2.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, I
I
thought
thought
we
it was
got
just
2-1.
one.
no, it's you got to be 3.
Oh yeah, I know, but I thought like
I know it was
Oh,
3.
yeah,
I
when
just
we
you
did
got
the
to
test, it was
counter
just
pick at a
one.
different
I just
time.
assumed it was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
Maybe I
thought
saw
it
the
looked
rules
a
slightly
different
differently.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
with my.
all it says is additionally, after November 1st, 2026, you will only be able to counterpick a game with a confirmed release date. So I think it's just all the way up to the end of the year. I think you could just save it. I don't know if you even have to do it now. I think you can wait if you want.
But we can lock things in now. I'd rather lock things in
No,
January.
yeah, we can. Yeah, no. If we want to establish it now and just do it
Yeah,
straight
I'm
up.
gonna,
that's
and
fine.
I'm gonna
We're
go.
locking all of Niall's
Yeah,
games.
no, I'm gonna go on my gut here, and I'm gonna lock in Pokopia. It might do well, but
That's
also
Oh no, it's risky. No, I feel like it could
yeah,
do bad. Yeah.
it looks kind of poo right now. So
It's
I'll
not.
lock it
It's
on.
not my type of game for sure. From what we've seen, I don't want to play it. I was entirely basing it off of the whole farming crowd. I feel like they're gonna like it.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm helping anyone out here, but Fable is also there.
No,
If
no.
you truly believe it's
Oh
not gonna
yeah,
happen this year.
but you kind of made me a believer though.
I think it's in a showcase next week. If they announce a game for 2027 in January, that's really weird.
Yeah.
Going for mouse P high. P high fire.
Yeah. Right.
Apparently,
now I'm just
Alex's games are just bangers. No one's counterfeit
No,
them.
well that's the thing. Now we're just looking at games that.
Doing the worst.
Yeah, I'm looking
Elliot
for
might
something
not come
I
out.
think.
Has I got a date?
I
No, it's just
assume it has,
2026.
is it not? Oh really? Nah, but we've got a demo, so surely
We've got a demo.
it must be close to coming out. I'm trying to think. I went like it's the lowest here. How well did High on Life 1 do?
I don't think it was bad. I just don't think it was like.
No, I don't think it was.
bloody
Yeah, I
it
don't know.
got 80.
Yeah.
No, it got 67.
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
6-7. Banger.
I don't want to do because I feel bad for Niall. I don't.
No, I'm excited for all my games to do incredible, and everyone just burn around me.
Niall introduced us to this system. It's a very good system, by the way. Now, like, well done for finding it. But he introduced us, so this is on him at this point.
No, I'm between 2 right now, but just based on previous Metacritic scores, High on Life is by far the lowest. So I'm just gonna choose High on Life, I guess.
Yeah.
Just based on that first game's rating. This is not an attack on Niall, I promise. It is.
I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I'm excited.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Super Meat Boy.
Super Moy.
Super Boy Boy.
Super Mobile.
Oh, there you go. The draft is
Ah,
complete.
So
Yeah.
the last counter pick must be.
At some point.
Yeah. So you want to hold on to your budget until later in the year, I imagine, because more things are going to get announced.
Yeah, you don't want to waste it all now. Yeah, because we literally just went through the picks now. So you'd want to wait for stuff to be coming out or be announced, and then.
So let's show the projections. So.
Oh, look at
Lewis,
that.
Lewis is out
Look
ahead.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, by 1 point.
Yeah, and then 1 point behind is Alex, and then 1 point behind that is me.
Niall's in the.
Niall's in the weeds.
Yeah, what happened? Mine's so low.
High on Life is apparently only a 1. Light No Fire is a 0, so that's 2 games, which
Oh, right,
the
okay.
system does not believe in. But I do, so there's that.
I mean, sometimes that's all it takes.
Alright, cracking. I like that. That's a really good website.
There we go.
It is. I was saying to Niall, like, I really don't get who this site is for because it feels like it's just specifically made for
Well,
us.
so
Like,
I know
it's
for a fact that the Kind of Funny guys they do a draft on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. If you actually look at the list of leagues, they're right at the top in terms of popularity.
Right.
There we go.
There we
I
go.
mean, it's very good. Like, I do like the way of doing things. It's just
Yeah. Are we scheduling in a draft update? How often are we doing them?
Yeah, we'll probably do it like But just if there's any activity, you know.
Yeah, true.
There's a lot of activity in February, so maybe start of March or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
Yeah.
could just like in the middle of every month, but obviously it depends if.
But, well, we can't do one in the middle of next month because only like 2 games come out. It's oh no, wait,
would
it's
still-
sort of majority apart from Resident Evil.
That would still be an update, though. Right?
I think we could update on score once a month, but in terms of like bidding and getting new games,
Yeah, in terms of bidding
so
and
I think
stuff,
we're gonna do it once a quarter
Yeah,
because we need
Yeah.
to wait. We need to wait for stuff to be announced.
and just keep a track record of what you've done.
Yeah.
We should hopefully be all recorded in there.
You can also add this. I don't understand how it fully, but you can also add this to the Discord as a bot, so maybe it can update us. As
Ooh, I'll have a look into that.
Those bots, this guy.
I do, yeah.
Clankers, as the kids say
clankers,
nowadays.
yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for the PTR show. Thank you very much for watching. We shall see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.